Dosms Rambles.
Hey YouTube, Dosms Rider here with a Dosms Rambles news video. It has been a minute since I have done one of these. There hasn't really been any huge news worthy of doing a video over. We kind of had a huge period a few months back. Some good Toku scans almost immediately followed by the huge Go Busters, Beast Morphers, Power Rangers news. But it's been pretty quiet. There's been tiny little tidbits here and there. You know, I think there was some Lupinraner Patranger scans that were very minor, like a month back or something, but it was just, I thought about making a video, but it just wasn't worth it. I kind of like to try to either save these for a scan compilation like this video, where we talk about lots of different awesome stuff, or a specific big news story like the Beast Morphers thing. Anyway, point about this minute-long ramble at the beginning of the video is I'm sorry there hasn't been one of these, but I assure you whenever there is worthy news, I'll be talking about it like now. But basically, we have gotten the most recent scans. To get the Lupin Patranger stuff out of the way first, not that I don't like that show, I actually like it quite a bit, but there is significantly less stuff of interest, there we go, in these scans. A lot of it's just matter-of-fact stuff. Like, the most new stuff is just a look at this two new auxiliaries that the Patrangers are primarily going to be using, a crane drill combo, kind of like their special thing. Like the Lupinrangers just got our scissors, knight, sword stuff, so that's really nothing too exciting. I'm kind of here or there on the designs of this stuff. The auxiliaries, for the most part especially, I haven't really been too hot on. Like, I'm not like, I want you in the trash. I'm just kind of like, oh, okay. Like, so I'm not really too excited about that. There was nothing too huge about that. The only other stuff really of interest was talking about is there was a picture scan, which I didn't bother reading too much into because I'm just going to wait to find out what happens, but of the dude, the Lupinranger's main antagonist who wears the unnecessary hat. And then a little bit about the Lupin collection pieces and how Kyogre, or whatever his name is, knows more about them, and that's going to be, we're going to be talking about that soon, which is really no new information. We knew that he was shady a little bit, or he knew more than he was saying, and he's obviously involved in the Lupin collection, so yeah, that was the most boring part of this, but it was a little something. I was kind of hoping for something more exciting from the Lupinranger scans, Lupin Patranger scans. It's still weird to have to say two names and do two descriptions when you're writing it. Like, I've had to shorten some titles because straight up putting the name of the series in the video, it just dwarfs it. And it's like, it's too long. I'm like, that's what she said, YouTube. The only other thing worth noting from their section is they tease a little silhouette of our gold silver ranger that is upcoming, which we've already seen. I did a video about that. That was part of the scans I talked about earlier. So yeah, I'm interested to see the scans for that. I'm looking forward to the video I make when we get the scans, like full-on good looks at the gold and silver. Because right now, I like some of it, but I'm not too hot on him being a double agent who has the worst costume change of all time where they look the same. But well, that's for another video for the future. The main stuff of excitement is the build stuff. A lot of it is stuff that a lot of you, including myself, I'm part of you guys. That sounded weird. I was going for a different joke and then anyway, let's not get distracted, Dawson. A lot of this stuff is stuff we knew about if you, like I said, are like me and you follow the news. It's stuff we saw in sort of the pre-sketched scans, you know, where it's just kind of a drawing, basically, the toy scans. So you knew about this stuff, or most of it at least, but this is like the clear suit shots. You got Kamen Rider Evolt, which really isn't news, like, because he was literally previewed for the next episode, which is airing in a matter of a day or two of when this video is going up. But we get some shots of him, and he looks really cool. I like his suit a lot. I'm not sure where it ranks among my favorites of build, but also something that I didn't know. I'm pretty sure people knew it because they're smarter than me, because this is how I look at Toku scans. That may sound like I'm doing an example, but I basically just look at the pictures, honestly. Like, I will just look at the pictures in my Twitter feed, not even bother clicking on an article it links to, usually. In the case of this video, I kind of looked at some keywords, like, I recognize some of these words, but I usually don't read a lot about it. Mainly because I'm lazy, but also because I just kind of want to see the stuff, and then I'll be like, okay, that's coming soon. I don't need to know, like, oh, I want to know its full history before it shows up. I'm just like, oh, cool, there's a new writer coming. I'll see it when it happens, and then I kind of gather bits and pieces. So that's why usually in these videos I'm not overly informed. As usual, that's just my videos. But anyway, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, his forms. He has, the Evolt suit has like a rabbit and a dragon form, which my point of this whole bit I just did was when these pictures first came out, when we saw them, I assumed that these were Sento and Ryuga's forms. I assumed they were new forms for them as some sort of answer to Evolt's power. I did not know that they were part of Evolt, which is cool and unexpected. I like that, because I was like, okay, we just got Rabbit, Tank, now we gotta get another power-up to equal up to Evolt, which is going to happen, because we have, like, Genius and stuff, or whatever, on the horizon. But you know what I mean. I think that's really cool, that he has sort of, unless I'm totally wrong about this, and I misread the few keywords I read, but assuming that I am at least 51% right about what I'm saying at this current moment, that's cool to have forms that are sort of similar to the other main writers, and not just them doing a classic, oh, we have to have a power that's now an answer to this. I mean, like I said, we are getting that, but it's going to be different. But yeah, and I think the dead giveaway is there was like a picture of, I think, both forms fighting, like, the actual writers of Sento and Ryuga. So yeah, but that's cool. He looks cool. I like the other forms. I like the concept of that. I think that's kind of unique. And then Kamen Rider Mad Rogue, which I honestly cannot remember if we've seen him before. I think we have. I'm pretty sure, but also not. It's like the Mandela effect. So, Shazam, you get it. But, yeah, but we get to see him. Both of these are a product of the Evolt driver by mixing the bottle with different bottles. This one is like, I think it's Engine and Bat, and then it's like Evolution and Cobra for the other one, I think. But yeah, so it's like a really cool Rogue upgrade, essentially, that's like a white suit. Really, really cool. I like the suit a lot. I'm not sure which one I like better, because that Rogue suit is schmexy, especially that fragile sticker on the back. But that's weird. That was weird. But yeah, I like the suit a lot. Most people are assuming, speculating, knowing that it's not going to be Gentoku, but it might be the glasses guy, who I never bothered to learn his name, because I just remembered him as the guy that kind of looks like if Brain dressed like he was from Ghost. Like, because remember the outfits that Faust wear? They look like they were from the Gunma world. So I never bothered learning his name. I never bother learning a lot of people's names, even in real life, but people are speculating it might be him, might even be in the scans. But regardless of who ends up suiting up as him, it could be Kyogre from Build. Stalk could be all the writers and unmask himself as, ha, you saw this was Sento and Ryuga? Boom, they're just all Stalk clones. That dude's got, like, stuff planned out. No, it's actually Negan. No, I don't know. But it doesn't matter who it is. The suit looks cool. That's pretty much it from these scans, at least the stuff that I really wanted to talk about. Some cool stuff on the horizon. Nothing too huge or surprising, because again, most of this stuff was stuff we already kind of had a pre-warning about if you followed the Toku news. But at least some cool stuff to talk about, because I've been wanting to do one of these videos for a while, but there hasn't been anything like newsworthy, so I'm hoping that'll change in the coming weeks. Maybe we'll get some more PR news or something, but yeah. Anyway, until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's Dosms Rider, signing out.